stay on and go crazy like we.
I mean, it was $1, so I'm gonna get my money's worth every
Oh no,
penny.
we mean just like the hours of the day that we'll play until.
Yeah, like we may actually be up until fucking noon doing this.
It is possible.
Let's do it.
Don't tempt me with a good time, Sally. I pulled a 30 fucking hours. I love it. No, real talk though, like I don't know how many other MMOs you've played, but I I had this beautiful feeling of like a open world from World of Warcraft back in the day. You know, just being able to like basically fly around all the different mountains, land on players, help them out, kill them, whatever the fuck you felt like doing. It was just really like cool that it was something that I don't get from a lot of games. I get it from this game. There's so many different things you can do at any time. The people you'll encounter are random as fuck. Like you never know if they're going to attack you or just be friendly or be friendly and then attack you. Like you just don't know. There's all kinds of shit that goes on and it feels like a living breathing world. The water is perfect. The physics are perfect. I mean, it's just legit.
Sounds great. I'm glad that it worked out most of the fucking bugs, though.
Yeah, me too. I was following it from when it released, being really excited about it. They're not game breaking or anything, they're just inconvenient.
Like if you're looting or moving shit too fast, sometimes the bear not understand what the fuck you're doing. It'll lock you out.
Yep, it just happened to me. So like I can't put any of my food in this barrel even though I should be able to.
But it's basically like a fucking first world problem if you're moving so fast because you're so good at the game that you like lag the fucking game.
Why are we looting without the storage chest?
Anything you want to tell me? Ah, I hope I was helpful.
cold. I feel cold. Oh, I just need to rest a little longer. Goodbye, my friend.
I thought this was that tutorial that you sent me. I'm like, oh, okay, I'm gonna follow this or whatever, and then this is just you live. I'm like, oh, okay, this makes so
No,
much more
that's not
sense
the
now.
tutorial. Yeah.
No, I watched the tutorial of how to like do it quick.
It's pretty straightforward. Nice and simple. We're trying to figure out what we're gonna go do while we wait for you to download. We could always get a dagger tooth in stock, get some more supplies. But there's also a Reaper chest on the map.
Oh, it shows that 2 people are watching it. I wonder who those people are.
It's probably you and me. No matter what, for whatever reason, it counts one viewer all the time if I'm not even on like the page or anything, but it always counts me as a viewer for some
Watching
reason.
what?
The live stream.
Brona playing.
Ah,
I'm flying black. So the wind is due south right now, which sucks, because we're kind of on the south side of the map already. Which is no surprise to me.
Does a flag really count? Like if you go white flag and, you know, use that
It
to your
doesn't-
advantage?
It doesn't actually lock you into anything by any kind of mechanics in the game. It's just like, if somebody sees your flag, it's up to them as to whether or not they are going to believe in like the rules of the flags. But typically, white means you're non-hostile. Black means you're a wild card. Sometimes you might be doing PvE, sometimes you might just attack people randomly. Jolly Roger with the crossbones means that you are a full-time PvPer and you should not be treated lightly. You're probably going to attack. And then you've got some color ones for doing the various PvE stuff that some people use. Then you got specialty flags that people fly. Like normally we fly a different flag, but we're gonna fly black for now. Yeah, with winds due south, I'm not really sure what to do. We could go east or west pretty easily, but I mean, the Reaper's chest is kind of east. It's only a little north, so we could get good wind most of the way there, if you want to do that. But, Reaper's hideout is back west this way. Or we could just go for supplies. It's up to you.
yeah, probably more supplies for now.
Well, if that's the case, we go to Ancient Spire for now and loot it once. See if the wind will change to get us to Daggertooth a little easier. It's gonna be due east. So sales
Sounds
would be-
right.
Yeah. Oh, you don't have to pull this episode. Okay.
I just curled it for turn.
I think the winds just changed. I think they're blowing due east now. Almost due east.
Game is so pretty.
I know, right?
Even from this view, and I'm positive when I get it on my own, it'll look even better.
Yo, I think I might have put us on a course after we made that turn that I never had to adjust. I think we're going to go straight at the outpost and not hit anything.
Wow. Much wow.
We're like off left of the outpost ever so slightly. But the waves might change that, or they might make it worse. Who knows? We'll find out.
Yeah, the wind and the waves affect your ship's movement.
Are you a biker now? You look like a biker. You look like a biker with a pirate hat and a beer belly.
Needs assless chaps first.
Yeah, I guess I'll have to make a slight correction.
You're heading towards that little...
The island with all the lights on it, yeah.
Yeah.
We have arrived.
Let us know, or you know, whenever your tutorial thing.
Yes, I will let you know.
Oh yeah, that's right. How long is your
We're
percentage?
at about 50%.
Right on. I don't know how you are on like character creation, but Brona and I really like character creation, so we totally understand if you want to re-roll your pirate pages quite a lot to pick one that you like, because there's really no custom like creation. You basically go into a pirate like room and you click spawn and it shits out like 6 or 7 different pirates all in like a different wheel that you can get through with the A and D. And then you basically can like favorite some of them if you want them to stay, and then you just keep refreshing that page over and over and over to see different pirates. So that's the only like kind of odd thing about the game is you don't create a pirate, it generates one for you. But with enough rerolls, you'll find something you like, for sure.
Rockin', I'm not too picky. We'll figure it out. Could you drown?
Yes.
So don't stay under too long.
Yeah, you'll know. I mean, technically, you can, like, the drowning doesn't get incrementally worse or anything like that. You can actually just eat enough food to not.
You should take us to Daggertooth. It's to the north while I empty this box.
I can't wait for you to see some of this shit, man. Like, first couple days we played this, Brona and I would just like pop up over our monitors and look at each other with just such excitement in our faces.
I'm super excited.
Like, the physics, man. And yeah, the PvP, because of the combat being so fluid, and the PvP is just like, it's ridiculous. It feels similar to Eve in the sense that, like, in a way, you know, you're prepared to lose what you go out with. And the way it works is, technically, if you die, you will respawn on your boat. But if your boat has been sunk, then you and your new boat will respawn on like some, either an outpost or some random ass island. And every time a boat spawns, it has materials. So you know, if somebody fucking sinks you, you're not like shit out of luck and have to like hand swim your way back to an island. You can just drown yourself or whatever have you, right? There's a mermaid system in the game that lets you teleport back to your ship if you're in the water or if you're just too far from your ship. So say you're the only player and you just want to do some solo slooping and somebody fucks your ass up, kills your ship, but you survive. There will be a mermaid that pops up in the water. You swim out to them and it teleports you immediately to your other ship. So you're never truly fucked. Like, there's always more. The resources that you use to repair the ship and to fire the cannons, etc., you can find like fucking everywhere in the world, and that is constantly respawning like those loot barrels every 30 minutes that the game's up. So it's endless. Like, as much as you want to fire, as much as you need to repair, it's there.
You just gotta go get it.
Just gotta get it. And there's really fun ways to go get it too. You know, you could just sit at one island for different increments of refreshes, you know, for a couple of hours, but that sounds like ass. Unless you're fishing, in which case, go for it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But you can also just, like, sail by some islands and drop off your people, like, say if you're in a galleon, or hell, this brig that you and I and Brona will be in tonight. Brona will be captaining, most likely. And when we need some supplies, you and I will just hop in the cannons and we'll fire ourselves at an island that we're passing by, and we'll gather a whole player's inventory worth of loot, take the mermaid back to the ship, drop it off, and do it to the next island as we're moving.
That shit is fun. I love launching myself out of the cannons. distance park sails down.
60%. We're moving. We're moving.
You said 60?
Yep, I'm at 60.
Well, I'm about to do a little bit of fishing. Fishing during storms gets you the best fish in the game.
Little swordfish, little marlin action.
Yeah, a little marlin action.
Yeah. See, that'd be funny if you could only catch the fish when you're going and it's storming.
You actually can fish while the boat is moving. As fucked as that is.
You're just
Well, that's how
trolling.
they catch marlin.
Yep. Got to troll for marlin to some degree.
So when nothing's going on, I'll be fishing then, I guess.
I mean, since we're waiting for you and all, might as well do some fishing. They're worth money, so when you hop on, we can sell them and get you some early gold.
Plus, the ones that aren't worth money are really good to give you like a health boost for like.
Yeah, but I don't catch those. I only catch money.
He's a picky fisher.
Lightning was close. Bam. Very first fish, legendary. Not legendary, a trophy rather.
How do you know if they're trophies? Oh, I see, yeah.
This is huge bubble. The bolt of lightning is really close as well. Oh yeah. First cast and trophy.
That Thunder God doesn't like you too much, does he?
Nah, he's really close to me, but I've never been struck while I've been fishing. Alex asked me that, and the very first time he asked me that, and the very first time he fished in a storm, he got struck by lightning.
So let me no. Let me fucking rephrase this. I was like, oh man, I just thought of something. Would having a fishing rod out really high on the ship possibly get you struck by lightning? He's like, it's never happened to me, but maybe. But I kind of doubt it. It's never happened. I don't know. And I'm like, yeah, I don't know. I've never seen it or heard people talking about it. Fuck it. So I whip my rod out, and not 30 seconds later, I get fucking struck. But this was after my very first ever trophy stormfish, like ever.
It was on his line, and it interrupted his catch.
Yep, like I was halfway through reeling that fucker in, and all of a sudden, lightning. I came back on the ship afterward and got struck again and killed because I hadn't healed yet. The game is amazing and like also punishing. It's great.
So we can make money, or we just gonna go find people to blow up.
Yeah, or both. Like for instance, the other night we were doing a I don't know what the fuck we were doing, but we decided, hey, let's go see what's up at that active port. So we went over to the fort and there were people and we fucked them up. And we're like, fuck it, let's go ahead and do the fort since they were already partway through it. It'll be easier for us. And then while we were doing the fort to make money, they came back and attacked us. So we fucking obliterated them. And then finished the fort and took the loot that they had started working on and sold it for ourselves. So there's all kinds of ways you can do it.
Well, I managed to catch 2 before the storm ended. But they're green. We haven't had these yet.
Nice. Very nice.
Yeah. Fry, bitch. Alright, we'll pull the anchor up. Might as well see if the island reset.
What's with the island?
See if the barrels on the island reset so we can get more supplies.
Ah.
Wait till I cook these 2 fish, but you can just check one of these barrels on the dock and see if it reset. And if it did, I will bring the crate. The one when this fish is done cooking.
Do you not cook while the ship's moving? I don't know.
No, you can.
You can, it's just, this is a very expensive fish. If you burn it, it's not worth nearly as much. And it doesn't have a big window from the time it's perfectly cooked to the time it burns.
It looks like it reset, definitely.
Have you ever had swordfish?
I haven't, it's fucking delicious.
I love
It-
seafood, man. Both of them.
Well, everything's better fresh. Like salmon, frozen, not so much a fan of fresh. Ooh. Ooh.
I'm a sushi guy.
Dude, I fucking love sushi.
Well, both of us are.
I don't think I've met anyone that doesn't like it. I mean, it's fucking delicious.
Zero doesn't like fish.
No, I mean, you could have them without fish, you know, a little California roll.
Yeah, I've tried to tell them that there are sushi rolls that are not raw fish and that are basically, you know, tempura, whatever the hell, and that he would like it. He's one of those principal guys.
You could always give him kimbap. It's vegetable fucking sushi. It's Korean. There you go. I mean, yeah. Which one does he not like more? Vegetables or?
Oh no, he's fine with veggies. It's the for the fish, it's the softness of the meat. Like it fucks with him. He doesn't like how soft and
Somewhat understandable.
it weirds him
I don't
out
like when
or
my meat's soft either, so I mean, I completely understand.
Like you fucking rock hard right now, or what?
I mean,
Or are you talking about your boyfriend's meat?
Oh.
Dad.
Wait, please.
Not even. Your fish is turning brown.
Yeah, nice and gold.
Yeah, that glaze, you know what I'm talking about? That
Oh, I do.
that honey barbecue glaze. Or not barbecue, fucking maybe like brown sugar, you know, kind of thing. Mm-hmm.
Your mom's box or the storage box?
Yes, where is my mom's box currently? Please do tell.
I'm under the dock area. I'm about to head to the end. Unless you need me.
I need you.
So check this out. One of the cool things about the storage crates is that not only can it hold an insane amount of supplies, but he can access it in my hands. So technically, what we're going to do is I'm going to follow him. I'm just going to let him loot every fucking crate and then we'll drop it. Versus, so here's why. You can only carry 10 normal cannonballs. You can only carry 5 of a special type of ball. 5 chain shot. You know, 5 food.
Why are you
Shit
still
like that.
collecting bananas? What's wrong with you? Stop.
Well, that loot box you can pretty much unlimited.
Well, it's not unlimited. It does have like a capacity, but the capacity's so high that one storage crate can usually fully loot like an entire outpost, even like a lit one like this, being Daggertooth, which is like the best in the. Where the fuck did you? Oh, okay. I like your style. He has shown me the way.
I'll show you the way, brother.
What does it look like with my hook holding the box? Am I fucking up the supplies inside? I think there's a raptor in the fucking bushes. Don't me.
You just never stop chewing. It's so weird.
A lot of people see that. I don't know what it is. Maybe it's voice comms picking up. Oh, hey, wait a second. Can you hear me in game? I'm not gonna do this. Hello, hello, hello. Hello, hello, hello. Okay. Because the other night, I fucking. You ever see Kingsman? It's.
Yep.
See this? You see the second one?
Second one.
Yeah. Yeah, there's a second Kingsman.
Kingsman.
Kingsman. Secret Service.
Oh, yeah. It was all right. It was fan service at best. Well, not even. I don't know. Tanning.
Yeah, the second one was definitely fan service.
Yeah, they could have done a lot better with it, honestly. Because the first one was fucking awesome.
It
Just
was fucking
everything about
amazing.
it was just was so British. I'm like, oh my god, yes.
It was British, but it was also classical spy movie, and I just love that shit. No super stuff. I mean, don't get me wrong. I love super stuff. I'm a Marvel fucking nerd, man. But it's nice to have a break from it. It was a great, movie. I agree. So you saw the second one then, right?
Yeah.
And you remember the bald guy, his death scene
Yes,
when they're in the
mildly.
bushes and he fucking sings country road.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I found that video on YouTube, and then I found an edited version without the conversations happening, and it was just him singing that and I cranked that shit on my phone, and I just held my in-game mic down, and I just put the speaker to my mic while I was laying in these people's crow's nest, and I just played the whole fucking song, and they never came for me. They never even broke conversation. And it like stressed me the fuck out because I was like, am I doing this wrong? Like, what the fuck is like? I can hear them using the game chat. I can hear them talking. And they fucked up by not caring that I was because they lost their ship.
You just came down and murdered them all.
Well, no, all I had to do was wait. I mean, I could have done that, but I waited for them to go to a. And then I knew because of my extensive playing of this game that there would be an explosive in one of the water towers that's at the fort. So all I had to do was climb into the tower, grab that explosive, get back onto their ship, take it down to the bottom level because it's a galleon, so it has 3 levels, take it all the way down to the bottom front, which is the furthest point away, and just pop that bitch. And it's going to drop at least 6 holes in the lower deck, at least 3 holes in the mid deck. And they're going to start taking water fast. And sure enough, just to make sure that I got it off, I killed myself with it because I didn't know if they were following. And then we went back to that island and they were sunk and they were gone.
Did you take their loot?
If there's ever loot to take, we take it.
We're pirates, man.
Okay.
We are pirates, but the thing is, like, we are dedicated pirates. So if one night we just feel like fishing, then we're fishing pirates and we're pirating the fucking. And if somebody makes the motherfucking mistake of messing with us, thinking that we're peaceful, neutral fishermen, then they get fucked.
They get the business end of a cannon and a sword.
Because we do not play this game without stocking cannons, repairs, special shit. It's
Like, here,
dirty.
check this out. Are you?
Do
You
some
still got my
people
stream up, right?
not?
Yeah. Oh, dude, you have no idea, man. There are
Most
some
we
people out
fight are
there.
in stock.
They do not stock the way that we do, and if you play a war of attrition, it's over. If they don't have anything to repair with and you keep putting holes in their ship, they're done. Like right now, if our ship had no wood and this island had no wood and we got one hole put in this fucking boat, it would sink before the 30-minute reset mark would happen for us to get that one wood to repair this ship before it filled with water. That's how serious it is to keep the boat alive. It's like a living organism. It is part of you. And it's beautiful, the relationship. It's so useful. It's home.
So if you go onto their boat, can you steal their supplies from their
Absolutely.
barrels?
You can steal
Absolutely.
their
You could
supplies. You can drop
potentially
their anchor. You can turn their sails. You can spin their wheel.
You can steal their ship for a short while. The way that that works is I believe it's based on a number of times that they've been killed, basically. Because my
Oh,
fiance
no,
and
no.
I,
They'll keep spawning on their ship until either they scuttle or you sink them.
right? So you have a few options to stop them, but my fiance and I were just chilling at port, and these people attacked us in their sloop. So we killed him, and he kept fucking with us, and then he stole our sloop. So I stole his, and I crashed his, and then we're hanging out on the island for like another hour, just looking at cosmetics, and he still had our fucking boat, because we never went and looked for it. So I took the mermaid, and I spawned on the boat, and he was just waiting for me, for an hour, just waiting for me, and he killed me, like immediately. Shotgun blast to the face, insta kill, back to the fucking dead zone. I'm like, okay, damn. And then I spawned again, and then there he was, killed me again. And I was like, all right, scuttle the ship. And then all of a sudden, the ship breaks down and he's in open water and sharks will eventually kill him. Scuttle the ship is what it sounds like. You basically vote on it in the menu and it immediately puts all of the possible hole locations in the ship as holes and sinks the motherfucker. Like there's no saving it. Another
Do
thing to
that.
note,
If you're being spawn captain, you just can't do anything about it. Like, if a galleon pulls up on you as a sloop and it's just you and your buddy, and all 4 of them are on your ship, but they're not sinking it, they're just killing you, then just scuttle and
yeah,
try again.
that's exactly.
It doesn't cost money to get a new ship, does it?
No,
No,
not at all.
you always are guaranteed
Look.
a ship.
The only thing in this entire game that money is for is cosmetics and for like voyages, like to it's
the
basically a
voyages
mission,
are like almost insignificant. No, they are
but it's like
insignificant.
the cost of them is insignificant compared to the income that you will have, no matter what you like. It's impossible to not make money in this game. There's
Oh
so
shit! I've
many.
got a white fish.
What? Do, 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 do,
Is it a
do.
splash tail? I think it's a splash tail.
Can you imagine if they actually made the money worth something that you can kind of maybe not get ahead, but I don't know.
See, I've
something
been
more.
trying to think about it too, because I agree. I do want some kind of crazy benefit, that's not like not so much of an edge that it would make that big of a difference, but enough that it would be a sense of progress.
Yeah.
And I totally understand that feeling. At the same um you're gonna see once you're in here and you're looking at the cost of like the better shit, the cooler stuff. And okay, here's an example. I waited a long time to buy my cosmetics back after the reset. So after the reset, in like 3 days, I think it was, we made 800,000 gold, which is a lot, but it takes 1 million gold to be a pirate legend. Not just that, a shitload of other things, but a million gold is part of.
And it's just a title for the most part.
Well, it's a title, but it unlocks more cosmetics. Like I'm telling you, all it is cosmetics. Like looking cool is all that you're gonna get for your money. Otherwise, the money is only coveted because people covet it themselves. And it's not even about the money after a while. It's just fun to literally collect cool looking treasure that's unique and turn it in. So that gives you money, but it also gives you reputation with one of the 5 different factions in the game. And those factions have their own cosmetic stuff, etc., etc. There's 12 at least 12 different sets for the boat, and there's at least like 15 different sets for your character, and then a bunch of other like random singular standout stuff on its own. Tons of stuff to do if you don't care about the money and the cosmetic. All you want to do is PvP. Then there's a update coming to the arena mode that they have that's going to make it a lot better. The reason that we haven't played is just the current structure of it. It's not awful, but currently you can PvE to win in the arena, just to put it shortly, and like, fuck that. So we open world PvP for now. And once they change it, it'll make arena amazing, and it will funnel people towards each other, and it will be strictly PvP, and we will go there for guaranteed PvP content when we want.
There you go.
It's brutal, dude. Like, it is so intense, so fast to be in combat on these boats because you are right here and in it. Like, the top deck is not that high, no matter what fucking ship you're on. You're gonna get knocked off. You're gonna get sniped. You're gonna get grabbed by a kraken. You're gonna get thrown 100 feet off the boat from a megalodon smashing into the side of it. The waters, the open water feels real as fuck. Like, I actually get the same feeling of fear, but on a much lesser scale than I did when I was open water scuba diving. Like, just that absolute void of forever that you feel like you're in, and the insignificance of your size and how out of your element you are in open water like that. It's fucking unreal, dude. And it feels like it. Like the waves, the water, the sharks that are out there, like it's real as fuck. Sorry, man. I just like, we like to smoke and play, and I kind of rant sometimes.
No, you're good, man. I'm just chilling.
I'm sorry, I'm not doing something more exciting.
No, I'm just chilling, looking at Jitta, local. Shit's crazy. This guy's selling 3 geckos for 1 mil a piece.
Oh yeah,
Crazy.
It's a fucking lie.
I believe it 10 times out of 0.
Yeah, I'm
Go
just
ahead and
like,
click on the third contract. the only one that you can accept. And
And
it's
it's a
not
bill.
a bill, it's a bill.
Yeah, it's super. I mean, he probably gets maybe one every other day, and it's probably worth it, or maybe even one a fucking week, maybe.
I got one time. I was like, man, I think there are some deals, and Zero was like, nah, man. I know we're new to this game, but nah, man, like you can't trust it. I was like, look, there are like contracts that have been completed that are for the right price. So I think if I'm fast enough,
Hold
I
on.
can get.
Do you know why you don't eat bananas in this game? Check this out.
What the fuck? That was not. That was not for the banana.
That's why you don't eat bananas in this game.
He was drinking beer. What have you done? You ate worms or something. You bit.
By the way, this fish is not a rare fish. This is the only fish in the game. The only
Eat
fish in the
bananas
game.
and throw up.
Yeah.
Why
Don't
are
ever
you
pick up
fucking puking? Bananas don't make you puke. He's fucking lying to you. He hates bananas because they are the most plentiful fruit, but they give you the least amount of
They're worthless.
life out of all.
And I'll
fruit.
show you why they're worthless specifically. But
They
no, this
are-
is the
they are
only
worthless.
fish in the game where the white variant is not the rare one. The rare variant is like brown.
Wow.
This is a common variant. I'm
You
so
see the
upset.
smile on its face?
No.
It's got a smile.
I see
on
its whiskers though.
Here, let me. I'll stream this one.
It looks like a frown.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, he doesn't look very happy.
If the whiskers went up, maybe.
Look at the top here. Hold it up.
I can't and look at your stream.
It's fine. You see
I
the
can
top,
do both.
the top of its face? That's a fucking smile.
Oh. Sure, sure. Or you,
Oh, I
it's,
see.
It's a
I
smile.
see
Or
the
it's a
white
mu-
line.
Kind of frown.
It's like
Oh,
a
it's a
mustache.
mustache.
Yeah.
it's a frowning
mustache.
mustache.
He's got whiskers and a mustache. He's got like a. It's really a scar.
Maybe you should be more careful next time you pick him up.
Oh,
Or maybe he's battling NC.
I was more careful. I just eliminated his face.
let's do this.
That's where you hooked him.
No. God damn it.
Is he even cooked?
No, I'll probably get sick because of it. Where did you?
He jumped in the water, you know?
He's just running away from me because he thinks I'm gonna throw up. And I might.
I know he will. Choke on it. You wanna have a puking party?
I
We'll
don't think I'm
fucking-
gonna get sick, but
We'll
think I'm
fucking
gonna be
cook
fine.
drunk. See who does it fastest.
I feel like if I was gonna be sick, I'd already be sick.
It's because you followed me in the water like I wanted you to.
I didn't though.
Yes, you did.
No, I didn't.
I
I never got wet.
you're just out of your mind.
Ho ho! We're
Filter
playing the
break.
game.
Fuck yeah.
Nice.
It was at like 80%, and it just went from 80 to like, no, I'm good.
Swing.
I always forget about these barrels every time.
Rude.
I want to go immediately to the other side of the island.
There's other shit though up near the end,
Yeah, I know.
and there's stuff on this this pier. There's stuff on the pier.
I'm aware. So many. There's a skull in here. Why was that worth so much?
Meh. Meh, see?
See, I ate a banana, it didn't die.
Well, I'm telling you, they're bad for you.
He's fucking lying. Don't let him lie.
How do you swap between your shovel and your other shit?
Hold Q. And if you don't see what you're looking for in the menu, hit F while still holding Q.
I might have gotten rid of my sword. We'll see.
I think for whatever reason it kind of. Oh no, sword is scroll up or down on your mouse wheel. But also hotkeys 1 and 2 will switch between your weapons. Did that work?
Yeah, it did the trick.
Cool. Just wanted to make sure it was not a bug or something. Because it's still possible. Like, this game is mostly polished, but it has its bugs here and there. Regardless, it's going to make me watch the rare devs for a long time to come.
I guess the next question is, where is the fishing pole?
Hold Q, press F while holding Q, and pull down is the default direction. Also, I think it's K. But I use
All
the
right,
wheel
buddy.
a lot.
Before I step away for a smoke break while you're doing this, here is my word of advice. Do you have an MMO mouse?
Yes.
Okay, perfect. So here's how all that bullshit works. 1 through 8 will actually do things for you. The same things that are on your radial menu. So when you hold and you see, you know,
When you hold Q, that didn't come through.
yeah, sorry. When you're holding Q, these radials are also tied to numbers. So 1 and 2 are your weapons, 3 is your food, and this is just like standard shit. And you can change this in the settings. So I've got 1 through 12 on my MMO mouse fully mapped. Um, I have like my attack and repair stuff on 4, 5, and 6, you know, and then I've got like my utility stuff on the back end. But it's totally up to you because you need quite a few tools. Spyglass is very important. bucket is very important. Compass is very important. Shit like that. Like the way that it's already set up is pretty good. And I just moved a couple of things and it feels great. So I would highly recommend getting used to the keybind that is your bucket, and that is the wood for repairs.
Yeah, rock on. I can do that.
All right, I'm gonna go take a smoke break. I'll be right back.
So many buttons you got to press at the same time.
Well, see, that's the thing, man. That's why I'm trying to, like, I waited a long time to use my MMO mouse, and I regret doing it because the radial menu is nice and it's clean and it's all that you need, but ultimately being able to just press the button is much faster than like having to navigate that menu. So the fact that you have it, it helps so much. It's just like playing it like an MMO. Anyways, BRB, and good luck on your maiden voyage.
Thanks, man. I'm knocking it out pretty quick, I think.
If you don't want to have to go back, you should definitely watch the video to get your gold and doubloons.
I gotta get that arm strength up. You're hitting different buttons. I'm not used to pressing all at the same time.
How's your maiden going?
Do you have an emote to pick your nose?
Not that I'm aware of.
That'd be what's up. Because that would have been perfect right then and there.
There's so many emotes, man. I don't know if you've seen Hook, the Robin Williams Peter. It's an amazing fucking movie. I know I just said Peter Pan, but honestly, it's fucking amazing. And they put some emotes from that movie into this game. My fiance and I have them, and they're fucking awesome.
Dude, jumping off of like a cliff like gets you that like same feeling that you're jumping it off or jumping off with it, you know?
Yeah. Oh, there's a free emote that you can get, which is for tucking, like hiding. Costs nothing at all from the shop.
Okay.
It's called hide, like literally. Puts you in the fetal position. You can use it to like sneak on ships. Like that's what I was doing. I was up in the crow's nest and I was hiding with that emote behind the mast of the crow's nest so they couldn't see me from any direction. They would have to like actually come up and see me, or they'd have to be on an island up high to see into the crow's.
So you basically go to all the X's and then
Yeah, it's really cool, man. Like this game works like a legitimate RPG. You actually get treasure maps. You actually get books with riddles and puzzles in them that you have to figure out.
Did you already sail out of the first area?
no, I'm being a noob right now.
Okay.
It's all good, man.
Like probably the simplest shit. It's just like like I went to the first site and then I'm really confused. Does the X have to move on your map?
What do you mean?
I don't understand.
You only have to dig up one chest in the first area. And then you take it to that guy. That ghost guy.
And then I go find all the books and do all that fun jazz. Okay, okay. That's what I was missing.
Yeah, and the gold doubloon thing's really quick too. It's not a big.
Okay, now I'm doing this. Now I'm doing this. The first fish got the line, so we'll see if we can get another one. You guys are set up completely opposite.
Yeah, I know. Isn't it perfect? I just took a picture of that as for my splash for YouTube. Do I have to catch a fish in order to progress? No.
Okay, fuck this. So I got my rod, I got all that fun jazz. Now I need to go around and grab the books, or say fuck that.
No, yeah, so the only thing you have to do, yeah, is just, if you want to, grab the doubloons and the gold, and then just sail out of there.
Where's the doubloons of gold?
So, if you follow the path back up into the island, there is a shipwreck on your right side.
Gotcha.
Let me know when you're there.
There.
Okay, so on the right side of that shipwreck, as you approach it, the way you'll be looking at it, there's a trap door in the ground. You see the trap door?
Yes.
Okay. So now that you see the trapdoor, you need a key. So what you have to do is you have to go up the ship. You should be able to like climb some stairs and get up to the second level.
Okay.
Once you're on the second level, you'll be able to go out a door through the side of the ship, and you'll wrap around the back of it towards some rocks. Honestly. You should watch a video.
Gotcha.
Hold on.
On
I
a
got
pool of water.
Yeah, there is a pool of water. So there's in the corner of the pool of water, down in the sand, to your left, there is a key buried in the sand. It's in like the corner of the rock and like halfway buried in the sand at the bottom.
Got it.
You found it?
Mm-hmm.
Cool. Go to the trap door and unlock it, and there's your golden doubloons. Congratulations.
Yeah,
Yay.
there's like one table, but there's some on the left and some on the right. And then there's gold piles.
Yeah, I think there's 3 gold piles and there's 1 pouch of doubloons. You should get, if I'm not mistaken, 25,000 gold and 200 doubloons if you find it all.
I got like 40,000. 50,000.
Did you find any doubloons? They're in like a pouch sitting on a rock.
Down the bottom?
Or in a
Yeah.
bowl or something. Or a cup, I don't know.
No, I'm
Yep,
pretty
got
sure.
the balloons.
How many did you get?
I got 200 right there.
Yeah, 200 is how many you should get. I was right. So but you got 50,000 gold cash?
Yep.
Nice. Okay, well that was
Cool.
more than I expected. So yeah, now you have 150,000 gold because the doubloons are worth 500 gold apiece.
Okay, there we go, there we go. I'm getting the fuck off this island and we can go
Yep, now
play.
you just have to sail out of there, which is probably another 5 or 10 minutes, actually, because you have to repair your ship. And then you have to sail.
I'm just an F1 champion. Okay, set sail. Yeah, this is definitely gonna take a little bit of time to like get decent at.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
man,
it's
it's
all
fine.
good.
Took us some time too, man.
And we'll teach you the easy way.
Well, it's also the finger strength and like, okay, I gotta use my pinky to hit my shift so I can run.
Birdie, Birdie, where are you? Birdie, you monster! You cruel monster!
I launched his parrot out of the cannon, and now it's got soot all over it.
You poor thing. Let me clean you up.
He'll clean himself. He's a capable bird.
Holy shit, he did.
Yes, yeah, I told you.
It's a he, she. I haven't really decided what sex it is. Get out of
it's a bird.
there. It's a burb. I don't know. I don't know why it's dancing for me now, but that's
Man, fuck, Valley's gonna love this shit.
But yeah, this is why we haven't played Eve a whole lot in the last couple of weeks. It's because of this game.
Am I not supposed to hit the red mist?
Nah, that's the wrong way. You don't want to go that way. You want to stay between the torches.
Oh, okay, I see, I see.
now. Now, it is but different. Sail with the wind, my friend. So you want to hear your sails pop when you adjust it into the wind, or if they're already there, you can adjust it out and back in, and you'll hear it again. Hey, call something for us, like 3, 2, 1, and we'll go on one.
Do what?
Will you call something for us real quick? Just count down 3, 2, 1, and we'll go on. we're testing something.
Yeah, I can count 3, 2, 1 if that's what you want me to do.
Yeah, I appreciate it.
Okay, 3, 2, 1, go. Okay, sailed the fuck out of there.
Nice.
I know. Dude, just sailing, keeping it straight is just like, holy shit, this is a job. Especially when you have landmarks to like, oh wow, I'm really swaying everywhere.
You know you love. I thought you loved it. I'm sorry, Captain. My name is Jeff. No! Row!
That shot his bird out of the cannon again.
No.
It's okay, Rogue's a tough bird. And so am I.
Okay. Now what?
It's deep and scary.
So now you can press Windows G and accept the invite I sent you.
Okay. Are we with the Order of Souls?
What?
I don't know. Okay, I didn't know if that was a faction or not.
I mean, there are factions in the game, and you can, like, increase your reputation.
It's talking way too. Okay.
So the very first thing you should do is go talk to the gold hoarder.
Yes.
I am looking for you.
I honestly don't know if I.
You
No, I
probably
don't think you
started
joined our
the
game.
Oh no, you didn't, because we would have seen the notification. It's okay. Alt G again, or I say Windows G again, and just if you have Verona at, so yeah,
Hit Windows and then hit G?
hold Windows and hit G. That's how you open up your Xbox. And then in the top right corner where the friends and shit are, you'll see like a game. If you don't see that, you should see me or Brona and be able to right click join.
Okay, okay. I still figured out all this new technology, you know what I'm saying?
Nice. There he is.
Just put me on the noob tasks. Whatever's simple and that you need a lot of. I'm your man. You need me to fish? I'm your guy. I've never caught a fish before, but you know.
Honestly, man, the best part is every single thing in this game is simple. It really is.
There's just a lot of simple things to do.
Right.
Gotcha.
It's honestly, it's all completely like rational thinking, and the fact that you like FC and shit means you can think. So yeah, here we are, man. This is basically the best outpost in the fucking game as far as materials go. Well, we've already looted the ever-living shit out of it. So, oh, we need to go ahead and put you on push for your game
Push to talk. Okay.
audio setting. And you want to obviously just make push to talk off.
Push to talk is on.
That way, so normally left alt is how you talk to players. Not everybody will have a mic though, so usually it doesn't fucking matter.
Left alt. Can you? Let's see. Can you hear me? Let me try it. Left alt.
Yeah, left alt is default.
Hello.
Yeah, I heard you.
Hey.
Yeah, it sounds different. Yeah,
Oh,
you
you
can
gotta have
do
that.
what he did. You don't have to. It just makes your voice louder to reach out to other boats. So a quick button for that is V. Bring out your megaphone.
Pretty easy to hear. Yeah.
Alright, so the very first thing you need to do is come down here to this tent and talk to this dude.
Okay.
You should be able to get a quest from him in the bottom left corner. There should be one.
Cool.
Alright. Now we have our quests. So we've already taken the liberty of getting supplies, so you want to do that this time. But now you can come meet the ship. We
Also
are...
one man.
Yeah, you can one-man it too. We are in the Brigantine, which is a 3-man ship. And then the Galleon is the largest, which is a 4-man ship and has 3 masts.
So you're looking at the medium Bubba.
Yep.
But you should actually... Well, no, that's fine. Yeah. Let's hop aboard. Show you the fucking layout of this thing. But we also want to show off all the cool-ass customization we have. So once we're done, you should hop off and we'll... So down here, on the left is your cannonballs. We always put everything in the top one. On the right is where you can reload your ammo on the box on the ground. And at the top, the box that you just accessed is how you change your weapon. I highly, highly, highly recommend you always have a sword. Always. It allows you to do a dash for incredibly ridiculous movement, as well as if you run out of ammo, you're not going to kill anything. And you can't always rely on having it because of crazy shit in this game. So for damage, the sniper rifle does a solid 70, the pistol does 50, and the shotgun does varying damage.
10
You
to
can
100.
catch somebody far away and do very little, or you can put it in their face.
And then the pistol does 50. And
fucking
a
kill.
full HP bar is 100, of course. So I run sword pistol. He runs sword pistol and sword blunder. It just depends on his mood and what he's doing.
If I'm, yeah. So also, just so you know, before we go back up top here, in the middle is the wood barrel. This is what you get to repair holes. The
Okay.
holes will be around on the walls and
Yeah,
stuff
they
like
explained
that.
that in the tutorial, man. You have to deal with that. And then our food barrels over here. Top is where our actual food is. Bottom is for fishing. Maps at the front of the ship. You can see it through a grate in the floor from above. Kind of. And then captain's quarters back here. This is where the voyage table is. So if you want to come over here, you can press F at that table, and you can drop the voyage you just picked up. Alright, so now we vote on it. Alright. So if you hold down E, you'll have a wheel, and that should have a map with a gold circle on it.
Yep.
Alright, so the way these things work is there's an X and there's a treasure where that X is. But it doesn't tell you the name of the island, so you have to come over here to the map. And then hit F on it. Well, yeah, look at your island real quick and kind of remember the shape. And then find that on the map.
And you can
And
zoom
it's
in and
usually
out.
pretty close to where we're at for the first one. And yeah, you're definitely going to want to zoom in. That's the one. Alright, so now that you found it, we have to figure out where to go. So you can see the ship is to the northwest, so we have to go southeast to get there. So once you have figured out where you're going, and you know you're heading, you come up here, and that's where we'll do the next part of the tour. So, the wind is... What did I say? We gotta go southeast? The wind is headed south, so we'll set the sails to the right just a little. So Brigantine has 2 sails, but it works the same way as the sloop. You've got to turn and then raise lower for each sail. So the main sail's on the back,
Gotcha.
the small sail, the front sail is halfway down in between the cannon. Let's go ahead and turn the sails till they're a little bit right. But otherwise down here, it's pretty much the same thing as the sloop, except for the anchors at the front instead of behind the wheel. And you got 4 cannons instead of 2. Well, that's pretty much it.
Okay.
So, check this out. Wait, hold up. So now that we've shown you the ship and you've seen what it looks like default, we're gonna rock our bling.
She's off black. Ooh. Yeah. There you go. That's worth all the cash, I'd imagine. You can get different skins.
I gotta change the flag too. Give me just a moment.
Those barrels are what the fuck is up, dude?
Yeah,
Oh,
man.
Dragon. Oh.
You watching the flag? Because it's solid black right now. And now it's the Kraken. This is my favorite paint for a hull too, because it makes the masts black, and it's one of the only colors in the game that will actually change the colors of the masts. So yeah, this is our boat. This is what it normally looks like.
What's its name? It's got to have a name, right?
The deadliest catch.
No, for real. I actually like it. We're gonna keep it. Alright, so we gotta go southeast. So, raise the anchor. Everything goes faster with more people.
Yep. So main sail again being the back sail. It's always better to have two people doing that, and most of the time he's going to be steering. Whatever is the priority to get done, we'll both do at the same time. So are you more of a right side person or a left side person?
Doesn't matter.
All right, I'm going to be on the right.
Cool. Left it is.
Alright, sails to the right. Most of the way. So whenever they plume, they'll kind of like billow outwards and make a noise. That's when you got them corrected wind. There you go.
We going.
Yeah. The sloop is the slowest, even though it's like small.
Well, that and it turns on a fucking dime.
Yeah.
So it's like hard to keep
Alright.
straight on.
Go ahead and pull the mainsail.
That means pull it all the way up. The main sail's back sail.
Gotcha.
You coming? Well, that's done. Oh,
Alright.
good.
And now pull up the front sail. Alright, so on this island is your treasure.
And a rowboat.
Oh yeah,
With
we'll have to
cooked
teach you to
fish.
dash. Oh no, that's true. You can just do it like that. That works.
It's by the rocks.
So the map is always oriented north is the top, so you can use that.
There we go.
The more people in a party, the longer it takes to dig something. We have a rowboat over here, so you can bring it this way and we'll drop it off in it.
Okay.
And you want to drop it in the center where there's like the leg room area. Just drop it like as center as possible.
X drops with the keyboard.
Perfect.
Oh, we gotta go around the other side. We good. So who's the captain and who's Mr. Schmeen?
Barona's the captain on this voyage.
Aye. Oh no, you don't have to get off. You can dock it to the boat.
Oh. We needed one anyways, didn't we?
It's always
Yes.
nice to have a rowboat.
For grabbing and dropping off treasure. And
Alright.
supplies.
Well, now you have your first chest. So now we gotta go turn it in. So, dagger tooth.
Sail's coming down.
Dagger tooth to the northwest, so Actually, it's gonna be sails left. Don't drop the mainsail yet. Let's get out of these rocks first. Alright, you can drop the mainsail. There we go. And that's pretty much what you do for gold hoarders, is you go get treasure maps, and as you level up you get more and more X's per island, more maps per voyage, and you just go dig up treasure and make money. You can also get riddles. The riddles are kind of cool too, but you usually don't get as much treasure for those.
A lot of thinking.
Yeah, a little bit of thinking. Some of them are pretty simple. Yeah, let's go ahead and start pulling that mainsail. Pull the front sail to half. Alright, pull it the rest of the way. Alright.
Let's do this.
Journey number 1. About to be complete. With no incidents.
We didn't die.
Not yet.
Oh, it's gonna happen.
I don't know, man. We've got a pretty good record. Wham bam.
Like to know more about gold hoarders? I should grab any one of these.
Well, let's see. There's nothing, actually. You want to do something really intense to make a
Let's
lot
do
of
it.
money?
I
Alright.
mean, sure. I'm a pirate, right?
Well, we're going to be fighting NPCs, and we're going to be fighting ships. So we're going to get some ship versus ship combat
Trial by fire, I like it. You want me back on the boat?
soon. Alex is doing something.
You guys ever play Wind Waker?
Yeah, man, I played the shit out of Wind Waker.
Dude, it feels like a better version. Well, maybe not better, but a different version of
is,
that,
man.
really.
But sometimes, dude, I hate that I can't just pull out my Wind Waker and just change the direction of the wind. The wind in this game hates me. Hates me. I always have to sail into the wind no matter what ship I'm using.
You gotta sacrifice a virgin.
I probably should try to sacrifice virgins.
Yeah,
I haven't
that's
gotten
what they
that
did
far
in
yet.
Troy.
Okay,
and it
that's
works.
fair. That's pretty historically accurate, I suppose.
Well, it wasn't that movie.
Yeah, no, I know.
Yeah.
Didn't you return the chest? Did you give it to the guy? Or did you just drop it in front of him?
We're gonna go find out. I talked to him. I thought that was, you know, hey, new moment, right? I thought I did. Do I have to get a new quest from him? I got you.
So we are going to go fight a ghost fleet. So what you should do is come down here.
What?
Hold on.
You still down here? Okay, good. Making sure I'm not like glitching out. I'm like, what the fuck?
Now, now we're gonna do this, and if we start taking too much damage, I'm just gonna pull us out. Alright, so what you want to do is you want to come into the cannonball barrel, grab some regular cannonballs, some chain shots, some flame bombs. Never mind, don't grab any chain shot, you don't need them.
You got like anchor balls and other random shit.
You can grab like the venom balls and stuff like that. Let's see. But like you should only fire those if you feel like you can hit for sure. Probably this time around I would just stick to regular cannonballs and work on getting your aim down.
It's gonna take a second to get used to the buttons. I'm like, which one do I press?
Yeah. It's all good.
Okay, I got cannonballs.
So, the only tip I have for you for firing cannons is, okay, if we're sailing forward, right, and you're over here and you're on a cannon, you're firing, and the ship's moving with you, just know that while we're moving, the cannonballs you fire are going to curve to the right slightly, more by distance. So you actually, like, if you're going to lead a shot, just know that the ball curves to the right slightly. You'll see what I mean when we actually get in there and start shooting. But I feel like if you know that ahead of time, you'll probably notice it sooner, because it took me a little bit. No, that's really the only tip I have. Otherwise, just, we have a shit ton of cannonballs, just fire. Like, just try to get your aim down.
Rock on. This is so much better than ship spitting. Okay, okay. Got a pomegranate?
Yeah, I got a pomegranate. Oh yeah, you didn't grab any food. Come down here.
I grabbed bananas because,
No.
you know, hey.
Put the bananas back. Put the
Okay.
bananas back. We don't eat bananas here. All right, grab you some pomegranates. Grab all 5. Those heal 40% of your HP bar each,
Okay.
compared to bananas bullcrap 20%. All right, so let's get the sails half left. It's like a 45-degree turn to the left. Alright, and lower that front sail. Just remember, keeping your life up is the most important. The moment you drop under 60, go ahead and heal. Gotta stay alive.
Gotcha.
Alright, my estimate for the sails was a little bit off. If you want to get that front sail in the wind, I'm going to drop it back and do the same.
Crow's Nest is pretty legit too, by the way.
So way the fuck up there.
Yeah, go check it out. I'll be good down here.
Ooh, is that a Meg or what? Or did we just hit the ghost fleet already? It's the Meg behind us.
Oh yeah, and we've got a Megalodon.
So normally we'll keep like explosives up here, just because honestly, if you're gonna have explosives, this is the unfortunate best place for them. So if they do pop, it'll destroy the fucking mast, which you then have to repair just like you did in the intro. But keeping them below deck means that we would put basically like a deadly amount of holes if they went off, which happened once. I won't point fingers because it's my fiance, and I'm just that was just part of the game. She left
Gotcha.
at the top of our deck. We got them because it put too many fucking holes in our ship. So explosives are serious, like super duper serious.
Alright, here we go. Get ready.
Right side sleep.
Oh, they're approaching.
And
Man.
they don't obey physics.
Situational aware.
Do you want to grapple?
No. Alright, pull the front sail. Get ready on right side cannons. The anchor baldus. Alright, get on the anchor, get on the anchor.
We're good.
Oh, never mind.
They undid it.
Left side cannons. Sorry, I got repairs. Give me a sec.
They're sinking, waiting for the new ship.
Yep, go ahead and grab more cannonballs and food if you need it.
This is so fucking intense. I love it.
Where's the next ship? sleeps. One on right, one on left.
You can go to the water.
Alright, I'm gonna focus on the right. Keep shooting. I got the okay.
Reloading. I just got one shot by a cannonball.
Alright, I need you to go down below and start doing some repairs.
Prioritize holes, but make sure that you scoop. Good job. Cool thing is you actually can do it from the stairs, like right on the middle part of the stairs. You can throw the water. Just aim
Okay.
up. Is one of them already down?
I think so.
I thought so, but apparently not. Right side guns, get ready. He turned too sharp. Left side guns.
That was an
What
X
is
turn.
going on? Yeah, it was. Alright, left side guns.
Look at them go. Fucking disobeying the laws of.
The other ship's coming up. It's the one we've hit harder. Blast. Oh no. Too close.
One's down. Reloading.
You ain't getting away.
Man, he's fucking turned on a dime.
We're gonna ram him. Maybe not. Maybe not. Nice. We'll be too close. So we'll up. Sorry, there was a rock ahead of us. Had to get close. Alright, get ready to harpoon. If you can.
They're going down right, yeah.
Yep, they sink.
You getting the loot?
Not yet. We got one more wave. So go ahead and restock, heal, do what you gotta do.
Close, bud.
Yeah. Trying.
All right. Yeah, it's totally random what we get. We may get 2 galleons. We may get 2 more sloops. Let's fucking
Either way,
see.
we
We
get
got speed, right?
Nah, not necessarily. I'll put the sail front. Just straight forward. Galleon on the right. Go. Galleon on the left. Double galleon. Alright, we're going for the one on the right first. Roger that. Alright, we're gonna try to cut behind.
Keep shooting. I'm gonna.
So much.
Anchor balled him. Peace balled them. Got to get more cannonballs inside of them. Working on it. Fucking waves, man.
I just got knocked up.
I'm down.
Right here, just dead.
We got to turn.
Okay, anchor ball again. I have to repair Alex. The anchor was down.
How do I get out of being dead?
I think they might have just.
I anchor balled the other.
I'll come back.
I'm making sure this galleon's sink.
I'm making sure ours doesn't.
Good job.
Got like 3 bolts down here.
Yeah, I'm down here helping you. I'm just trying to stay alive right now.
Need someone to scoop.
I'm working on it. Are they still sinking, Alex?
I just came back because I heard that you really needed help.
We're good. Once you're done with that, go up. Oh, I got knocked off.
Is the anchor down?
We're good, we're good, we're good.
Now our anchor's down. Do we have any ballast balls?
I have one.
Oh my god, I just got the anchor up. Okay. We're right in between them on both their broadsides.
Oh, they just pulled our fucking.
Just anchor ball again. False against the raising the anchor ball. Anchor ball, I couldn't get it up. How are you down there?
Still just repairing.
Drop any sail you can drop.
No, you only got one shot by a game.
Can't.
Shit. Bail. Now we're losing it. We lost it.
They're just jacking us up.
Well, we sang.
No. Was it because we just got too bad spawn? Double guys
Well-
on me. They
The
were,
NPCs wouldn't stop using anchor balls, and I couldn't get the anchor up and get us moving, and they were just circling us.
We have to abuse them with curse balls because they abuse us with curse ball. One time we were fighting this fleet. Another reason that we haven't completely beaten it in one go yet is because we got jigballed, which makes your character dance, and both galleons jigballed us like endlessly. That's all they did. Like every 5 seconds, one of their cannoneers jigballed us, while the other 3 pelted us with cannonballs. We couldn't repair. We couldn't do anything. We just died. So that's part of the difficulty of fighting the ghosties is that you've got to be creative, fast, but it's part of the fun too, because you can do that to players and shit. So you guys want me to chill with this loot and this rowboat or what?
can we come get you? It's only a little bit of loot, right?
Yeah, it's really not much.
We're at Daggertooth, man. Alright, we're probably gonna take a break, man. Probably not a very long one.
Yeah, my bad, man. I just suddenly had like a bio emerge. But there's fishing and a shitload of things on the island for you to explore and look at.
And also, if you want to get any materials from barrels, that would be dope. Or if you don't feel like doing any of that and you're at the end of your night, that's also cool too.
Yeah, man. Let's keep doing this shit.
Word.
Cool.
Go get
This
some
place has
barrels.
a lot of barrels, yeah.
Yeah.
And we'll be back.
You good? Rock on, welcome back.
But yeah, so that was one of the harder things to do in the game. And we actually did pretty well at it. We actually almost sank one of those galleons.
It's super fun. It was super fucking intense. I'm like, oh my god. Communicate. Yeah, I think we're doing good at communication. But yeah, if you can dodge the cannonballs a little bit better than what I was doing, I think it might have been a little bit better as well.
Hey, it's all about learning, man. And 2 galleons shooting at you, that's 8 cannons. And they don't ever run out of ammo because they're NPCs. Whereas players will run out of ammo and supplies. And have respawn times and stuff like that. Skeletons, they just get replaced pretty quickly. To be honest with you, man, I actually don't know how much longer I'm gonna...
You good, man? We shall see, I guess. Yeah.
So you can see what this game is potentially like.
Yeah, I appreciate it, man. It was a lot of fun. Just like,
Yeah, I
Let's
figured
do
throwing
it.
you right into the thick of it, showing you like what you're getting yourself into would probably be the more interesting way to go than slowly working your way into it. Because now you have like a goal. You know what you're like looking to be able to accomplish. Because if you can do that in a brigantine with 3 people, you're doing pretty damn good
we will get there.
with 4 people.
Makes sense. You got more guns.
But you also have a bigger ship, and you've got 3 layers. You've got the top deck, you've got the mid deck, and you've got the lower deck. And so you have more places that you can take holes and faster to take on water, more sails to turn, and you are slower when you don't have wind, but you're really, really fast when you do have wind, so your turn radius fluctuates a lot as you go in and out of the wind. Like, there's a lot of ups and downs to bigger ships. Like, personally, for me, I liked the sloop out of the 3 ships, which is the smallest ship, the best for a long time. Now, I like the brigantine the best, the one that we're using. I think it's the best ship out of all of them. I'm decent at piloting a galleon, but man, those things are huge with a lot of momentum and don't turn very well. And you really have to plan out your motion ahead of time. And like the turning is just awful, man. Like on a sloop, one 360 spin of the wheel is your maximum left or right from center. In a brigantine, it's 2 360s. And in a galleon, it's 3. So it takes a long ass time to spin the wheel all the way left, and then back to center, and then all the way right. Like, it takes a lot of time. So you really have to plan it out. You have to be able to communicate with your team the whole time. At this point yet, how many of them hit the deck and how many of them actually hit the side of your ship and cause holes? How many people need to go down and repair? Can you spare somebody to fire in a cannon and go over there and board the... Can you spare 2 people and put a lot of pressure on them? Shit gets fucking wild, man. We love the shit out of this game.
So they hit us with a cannonball, whatever. So it instantly put down our
anchor.
it okay.
Yeah, so those
I didn't
cursed
know-
cannonballs, the ones that were glowing green and purple,
Yeah.
they do various things. So one of the purple one, like the one that we have in here right now, it's a rigging ball. So it makes it to where if you hit an enemy with that, they can't change their sails. So if they're down, they're down. If they're all the way to the left, they're all the way to the left for the duration of that ball. And I want to say it's 15 seconds or something like that. And that can really fuck somebody up. But 2 of the other purple balls that are probably the best balls in the game, one of them is the anchor ball. If you hit somebody with an anchor ball, it will either raise or lower their anchor. It'll just flip the condition that it's in. So if it's up, it'll drop it, and if it's down, it'll raise it. And then the other one is the peace ball. If you hit a ship with a peace ball, it will raise all their cannons straight up, and they can't move them for 10 seconds. So they can't shoot at you the whole time, and then when they finally can move the cannons, they have to pull them all the way down to be able to shoot again. So cursed cannonballs really change the game if you have them. But they don't do any damage, they just do their effect, so they don't put holes in the ship.
I mean, you got people that can hit quite often. I mean, no big deal.
And then you've got chain shots. Chain shots are heavier than cannonballs, so you have to aim higher with them. But they're 3 times wider than a cannonball, and if you hit a mast with a chain shot, it will take down the entire mast in 1 shot. Which can drastically reduce their speed, making them a sitting duck. And it takes a while to put a mast up. So if you get anchor balled and then chain shot, you're probably fucked. It's going to take a lot to come back from that. Unless they screw up and they overshoot you and have to make a wide arc to circle back around. If that's the case, you might have enough time to repair and get it back up and running.
But 2 gallons on you with
Yeah, and
not
they just
the
kept
ship to
shooting
do it.
anchor balls. Like, I was trying to raise the anchor, and every single time I would get it halfway, we'd get hit with another anchor ball, and it would drop it. And I had to start over again, and then I would get halfway, and it would drop it. While you guys were on repairs, they were just doing a death circle. They were, like, in opposite rotations, orbiting us at, like, 500, just blasting us with full broadsides. It was bad. It was
Yeah,
a really bad situation.
yeah, every time I came out, I'm just like, okay, I'm just gonna go back down and repair because I'm pretty sure that's what I should be doing right now.
The sails were up. They were hitting us with rigging balls, too, so I couldn't drop the sails. Like, it was bad. It's a bad situation. But the real problem was that I don't think Alex should have left the ship, which he boarded, and that's been our strategy lately, is to board the galleons and stop the skeletons from repairing. And that meant the ship was just spinning in whatever arc I had left it in. And so, because I had to go down and repair for so long, we got in a bad position, and we couldn't get out of it. Really, I shouldn't have left the helm, but I had to.
It was getting bad quick.
Yeah, exactly. And I knew it would. But we had the water halfway up the mid-deck on the galleon, like it was so close to sinking. And then we could have hit the other one, but just didn't quite hit it hard enough. Just not quite. But it's all good. That's the best part of this game is we didn't lose anything except for supplies. Oh, we've got a player sloop coming up on us. Circling the outpost to the east, northeast. No, he's leaving.
You don't want none of this.
He's flying the Alliance flag too, so he's looking to PvE, make some friends, make some money. Maybe even a solo player, who knows. He's got his lights on too. Which
Make
we
them
actually
really
do too.
obvious.
Actually, he just has the one over his table on. He's got the ones on his deck off. But and he's off in the distance, that direction that I'm looking. You can see his sail, he's sailing away from us. If you hold Q, yeah, there you go. Oh. Okay,
Yeah, I see
somebody
him.
beat the Ghost Galleons. Yeah, I do. I see a sloop down there. No way a sloop
Yeah,
finished that.
off to the left. You talk about another one. 'Cause I
There's
don't see
another
anything
one
else.
to the
Right,
to the
I
right of
see,
us,
way out there in the
southwest, yeah.
fog.
No
Yeah, the
way
one
a
way you
sloop
could-
took down the Ghost Galleons. No way. But somebody beat it. You see the cloud disappear in the sky?
Yeah.
Alright, well now Kraken is active. So anytime there's not a skull or that ship in the sky, that means that the Kraken, which is a giant monster, is roaming this ocean, and anybody can get grabbed by it if you're in open waters. It'll just spawn underneath anybody on the server. And it is really annoying and terrifying.
You gotta cut off all its tentacles.
You gotta shoot him in the face with the cannons. While they beat the crap out of your ship. And it spits ink in the water, so if you fall in the water, you can't see anything.
Oh no.
Yeah, it's
So you're
bad.
probably not getting back.
Well, you can. It's just rough. You also take damage while you're in there. I'm not sure why. It's just sailing away.
Kind of. But not. The transversal's kind of coming right.
Yeah, he's cutting us a little bit, but he's still moving away. I feel like he wanted to dock here, but he was like, nah, I'm gonna go to a different outpost. There's a
There
brig sitting
is
there.
a ship over there, though. I don't know if that's... It's between those two rocks over there. Way out there. West. Or... left.
Is that a ship?
I mean, unless it's a rock that looks like a ship. It looks like he's just... I mean, sails are down. He's just chilling.
No, that is a tower from a fort. They do look
Okay.
like ships, and I mistook them for ships for a while before I started recognizing them. Like, look down, yeah, the direction you're looking right now, you can see another fort and its towers.
Yeah, it kind of looks like a ship in the distance.
Yeah, it does. But it's not.
How do you really tell the difference if it's moving?
Nah, they're just very square at the top, and they've got the little thing poking out. You'll just get used to it, man. It's weird, but it'll take a little bit. The sloop is still just sitting down there. I really would wonder if he's the one that completed the fleet.
I mean, he's not disappearing quick, that's for sure. I'll be right back. Use restroom.
I
We back.
Well, bro, that shit took a lot out of me, and Brona's pretty much dying in front of me. Unfortunately, even though that was a short and brief start, it's gonna be a pause for us.
Hey,
But
you're good, man.
we are
Get
happy to
some rest. We'll reattack.
yeah, we'll happily sail tomorrow, and don't be afraid to go out there and solo sloop and fuck with the game if you feel like it.
Yeah, man, go do some voyages, go dig up some treasure. The Order of Souls has you fighting the skeleton captains, and a sloop is very manageable solo. So, like, if you're not going to sleep anytime soon and you're addicted to it, man, I solo slooped for days by myself before everybody else really started playing. So it's definitely doable, especially as a new player, or even as a new player, rather.
But seriously, thanks again for fucking downloading it and playing it, and we're down to play tomorrow too. Whenever we wake up, you know, for a little bit.
Yeah, yeah.
He's gonna head back home some point tomorrow, but once he's set up and everything, you see, we've been playing this for a while.
Yeah, we're not going anywhere anytime soon. I'm addicted to this game, man. It's not like anything else.
Oh, wait, I can't wait to get Valley on it. Maybe whenever Valley gets up, me and him will run around and do some shit.
Yeah, dude, hopping a sloop together, it's a lot of freaking fun. Me and Zero, that's how we started up. He started playing the game first and got me in, and me and him ran in a sloop together for a while, and dude, we had a blast. Especially because we didn't know how to do shit. So, but yeah, man, it was cool to actually get to meet you this time. Alex has talked about you here and there since he's been in more conversations with you than I have. I used to be more active in the court, man. I've kind of slacked off here lately. I've lost some motivation. did a whole lot of ratting there for a while and kind of burnt out a little bit, and PvP's been kind of off and on and up and down, so I've been taking a little break, been enjoying Sea of Thieves, you know, it's kind of got me back into gaming a little bit, so.
That's all that matters. Just keep gaming, enjoying gaming because it's so much fun.
Oh yeah, man.
Definitely you can burn out pretty quick, honestly. And that's why I don't take on too much responsibility outside. I like helping people out. That's just what I like. The
Yeah.
collective group increasing. As long as they're not selfish and they do back the same to other people, no big deal.
Yep, that's how I feel too, man. We just pulled in a new member to our corp not that long ago that's got like 600,000 skill points. And like I took him under my wing and we've got him in a T1 scanner ship, and I had him stream his hacking and gave him some pointers and tips and kind of showed him the rope. And within a week he had already made like 250 mil as a 600,000 skill point player.
That's what's up. That's
Yeah,
what's up,
so
and
like,
he'll be able to
I
show it to
feel
the
you,
next
man.
person.
I love teaching people and getting people interested and showing them, you know, like giving them some motivation to do. I've just like, I joined the wormhole last May, and I had 6 million skill points, and I'm up to 30 billion skill points a year later. You know, like, so I started with nothing. I ratted in a Myrmidon in the C3 with Alex. He bought one just to rat with me. And then I graduated to the Gila, and now I've got me, you know, a Rattlesnake, a Tengu, a Nestor, you know, Stratios is one of my favorite ships to fly, like,
Yeah,
guys
we
that
need
just
some
cracked 30
cloaky
mil
ops.
SP.
Rage roll the C3, get some curses and some I don't know.
Yeah, dude,
Whatever
that's
else.
one of the ships. Like, I'm training Logi Cruiser 5 right now. I got 14 days left, and then I got to do a Mar Cruiser 5. My Logi skills are already pretty good, so the moment that those are done, I can fly the Basilisk and the Guardian. And then I'm taking Force Recon up because the Curse has been a ship I wanted to fly for a long time.
Dude, Curse will wreck anything that we can get a hold of, honestly. It's just
Yeah,
gonna
dude,
get,
I want
oh,
one
we can't
bad.
break it? Too bad, now we can.
But then once I'm done with that, I'm going into Precursors. I just dumped, like, a month and a half into gunnery skills before doing the Logistic Cruiser train. So, but I can also, like, I can fly a Hick, I can fly a Dictor, Interceptor, you know, like, I branched out into combat pretty heavily for how little skill points I actually truly have. So, I just need to get back in.
It's all about specializing.
But that's that, man. It was good to get to know you. We'll definitely play together some more.
Yeah, rock on. I'm probably gonna take off as well, so it's all good.
Hell yeah, man. We'll hit you up tomorrow.
Yeah, no worries.